Okay, so today what I'm doing is I'm changing the line on my reels. They're from this last season, so some of the lines get a little bit brittle. Lost a good fish on the weekend and my lure, so time to change the line. So today what we're going to be doing is showing you how to unspool and respool and some of the tools and the bits and pieces that I use to do the job, and do it quite easily actually. Okay, so that's the rod and reel that we're going to be changing the line on. What I do is I've made up a little rod holder outside where the rod sits inside, so you can do this in your boat I suppose, and this is what I'll be unspooling the line with. I'll just show you what tools I use to do the job. Okay, I'm fortunate enough to have an old game chair that was given to me. It makes life very easy doing this job, but if you haven't got an old game chair, or you can suppose you can do it in your rod holder in your boat, or you can put on your harness and your gimbal. I put on the harness anyway when I'm in the game chair, so I don't have to hold the rod, and that makes life a lot easier. So to unspool, you need this little gadget's from Busted Fishing. What that does is it screws onto your an old bottle. There's also another attachment that screws into that, and you can keep your old spools and you can re-spool the line back onto this and then chuck out the whole all the old lines. So that's the leftover line from when I spooled these reels up a year and a half ago. That's the new line, of course. That's what's going to be going on there. And I've also got a reel cranky, and this goes onto the reel, and what that does is that I'm able to connect my drill to the reel handle and wind it on, making it really easy. I've also made this little gadget, and that just helps me guide the line on. That way, the line doesn't get hot in your fingers. You're able to guide it on nice and easy. And that's just made out of, I think it's 1 or 2 mil stainless wire that I've just wrapped around a bolt and pushed it into a bit of timber dowel, and that's it. A pair of decky cutters. You always got to cut the line and things to do. And I've also got a line counter, so it gives me an indication as to how much line I've put on the reel and how much line I've got left on my spool. Okay, so let's see how we unspool the line. Alright, so what we've got here is the line now comes off the rod tip onto this little gadget, the Busted Fishing line despool, I don't know what you want to call it, onto an old bottle, and we just slowly wind it on, get a bit of tension, and from there we just put our in this case put the Tigra into free spool with the clicker on, so we don't get any overruns, and we just start winding it on and despooling. That's it, job done. Ready to tie a double and put a swivel on. And there we have it, 4 of my taggers all spooled up, probably done within, I don't know, an hour and a half on my own, all up, unspooling and spooling. It's pretty quick. So now we'll tie up a double and we'll tie a plait. Cheers, thanks for watching.